Hey, what's going on, guys? Wondering back another unboxing video. This is going to be an unboxing and review, to correct myself. I know exactly what's in here. It's a Walking Dead figure, and this showed up at my doorstep late. Got props to Amazon. Supposed to come, what was it, Friday? Yeah, that's why there was no Friday video. Ended up showing up today, which is Sunday, and that's when you're going to be seeing this video. And this, I 2-day shipped. That's why it matters to me, as to why it didn't come Friday. So I called up Amazon. So we'll just open this box. Stupid X-Acto knife. So I called Amazon up. Oh my god. And they're like, oh, well, it could be the weather. And I mean, yeah, it was bad out, but it gets kind of annoying when they say it could be the weather even when it's clear out. My computer cord just fell behind my desk, but that's fine. They kept saying a whole bunch of stuff that they always say. And I got really pissed off, and I lied, and I said it was going to be a birthday present, which it wasn't. And they decided to refund me, so I got the $48.12 back for this, and they sent me another one for free, and not to mention I ordered another one on eBay, so now I have 3, but I'm only going to show you one, because I'm meeting Norman Reedus soon, so I had to get 2, but I got a 3rd one for free, so it's just how it's going to be. So as you can see, this is Daryl with Chopper from The Walking Dead Series 5. This came out actually later than Series 5, but it is a Series 5 product. Actually, move the tripod over a little bit. It looks pretty badass in the box. Can't wait to open it. And also, before we get this started, yeah, I broke my square one. Yes, and I just learned how to solve it. I was going to do a how to solve it video, and then I broke it, so now I have to wait on that a little bit longer. Whatever, so anyway, guys, I'm going to pause this video and then get this open, and then I'll bring it back when it's all open. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I opened this, probably the easiest figure I've ever opened. It took like 3 seconds, but I'll have to get this off the desk, just throw it in the corner because I don't care. The bike looks great, the figure looks okay, but we're going to move all that stuff to the side. Don't even worry about it. Take a quick look at the box. There's the front. You see they kind of stole NECA's idea there with the head. And that's usually on their 18-inch figure boxes. So there's the back. Read up some stuff if you're interested. That's the rest of Series 5. I actually do have the Charred Zombie. I want to get Merle Zombie. Definitely Maggie and Glenn. I just want to get the whole set. Honestly, it's a good set. I'm working on getting Series 1 right now. It's expensive, though. So I have to wait a while. But, so, I'm just going to grab a seat right now because it's probably going to be a long review. I think I'm going to go ahead and look at all the accessories first. So, first thing that we'll start off with is this. There's nothing major. Just some bags that go on his motorcycle. Pretty cool. Nothing really to say about them. I heard a lot of people complaining that they came bent. Mine didn't really come bent. And I find it easier to be on the bike if you put them on backwards. Actually, I think that's the way it's supposed to go on. And you push them up a little bit. Yeah, it just goes on a little bit better. The crossbow here, pull that out. It's really amazing. This is actually his newer crossbow that I think he found in Series 3. Season 3, I can't remember. So, he has that splash camo on there. Pretty cool. He has 3, of course not going to focus, but he has 3 arrows in there, and then 1 loaded. My one looks like it's severely bent, but it's fine. Again, I get 2 more. So, I'll just put that off to the side. And now for the bike, it does have a kickstand right here. And if you want to display it, there's actually a hole in the back tire. I'm going to take those off as well because they're annoying. There's actually a hole in the back tire, and that gives you this little piece with a peg. You put that in, just like so, if you can align it up. It's somewhere on the back tire. But that's really annoying. Okay, I finally got it. and then I can stand up on its own, which is actually, if you were wondering how it was standing up, kickstand really doesn't help it stand up. It's kind of just for show. Yeah, so that's, actually, there's one more accessory. It's kind of like the same. It's actually very bad. It's just terrible. That knife. Just look at the shaping on that. It's just terrible. But that is Daryl's hunting knife. Pretty cool, but it's just like a terrible shape. So I'm just gonna put that to the side before I lose it. My favorite part about the bike, just looking at it right now, is I can tell that this is some plastic tubing, and it runs all the way through, acting like brake lines, and it looks very realistic. It's very cool. One problem I do have with this already that I'm seeing, which I did hear about this, but I didn't think that it was true. So, as you can see, it's supposed to have a sticker right here, which it does. It's right there. That's supposed to have one on the gas tank, which it does not have. It's supposed to have another skull sticker, and if I can't remember, but I believe in the actual show, I don't know what the hell this stuff is, but in the actual show, it's a, what is this? It is a lightning bolt. I can't remember. I think it was a skull, but I've heard people tell me it was a lightning bolt. If you guys know, comment down. I can't remember. Yeah, so that's like a full-on brake cable, which is awesome. And if you want to, you know, if you're one of those people that play with your collectibles or something, just pull out the back peg, start driving. My front tire here feels a little weird. It's like a little bit loose, and when you go fast on it, it's like hitting the side. It's fine. Again, I'm getting two more. And this piece right here, you definitely have to watch out. I can tell by just looking at it, it's going to break on me. So, I have to be very careful with that. Actually, I don't know if the kickstand can hold it up. Yeah, it can. Not that great, but it can. I feel like that's just too much pressure on the kickstand, though. So, yeah, and then you can put yourself your bags on, like that. And, actually, in the series, this is actually Merle's bike that Daryl kind of takes over. See, the bags look terrible that way, which is actually how I think they're meant to be put on. They look a lot better when they're like that. So, for right now, I'm just going to move the bike to the side, put the peg with it, because I'll probably end up losing the peg, hopefully not. And now I'll get into Daryl, which does not look like Daryl at all. From the front, he looks like a Hispanic male. He does not look like Daryl at all. But if you look from the side, he looks great. From the front, no. And I mean, that's kind of weird, because if you think about it, I think I have another light over here, yeah. If you look at it, you know, Mcfarlane here, this is made by Mcfarlane, they've had a lot of experience doing their Mcfarlane movie Maniacs line and all that, and they still couldn't get a simple paint job or even just a sculpt right. I mean, the rest of the body looks amazing. They even have the rag right here. It's a really good sculpt, especially in the legs. Does the back? Yes, it has the wings. This is actually one I did not check reviews out on, so this is new for me. I don't know anything about this thing. But, this is actually when they first started making their new bodies with extra articulation, I believe. So we'll get into that right now. Start with lower body and we'll work our way up. So, feet don't really seem to move all that much. Swivel at the knee as well as a bend. So it's like a ball jointed knee, which is pretty cool. Hips go out to the side. They go out pretty far, actually. And they go, legs move up and go back. There is no waist articulation. However, there is a ab crunch. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see it there. It looks like that piece pops out a lot, so I wouldn't recommend. Yeah, it just popped out on me. I had to put it back in. Very loose. Well, not loose, but it's a very comfortable feeling ball joint in the neck, so it's pretty good. Pin socket shoulders, we've seen these a whole bunch of times, especially on the 18-inch Michael Myers by NECA. Elbow, just kind of like the knee, you can swivel it. A lot like the Halo figures. You have a rotation, a bend, and then another rotation. So very articulated wrist there for no reason. So I'm going to pause the video, and we'll put him on the bike, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. I put Daryl on the bike. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. I'm in my basement. That's where my laundry room is. And the washing machine's going off. Whatever. But he doesn't really want to go on the bike. I don't know if it's the way I'm posing him. I will look on the box really quick. They really just have him like sitting on it for looks, but I kind of want him to ride it. That's kind of like the position I'm going for here. And it kind of just wants to tip. If you look, I touch it, it just starts to tip. I don't really know what the deal is with it. I guess now if you kind of move it and finagle it in the seat and don't really get the feet in a realistic look, and you're fine. But that's not really how I wanted it. I guess that's kind of how I have to deal with it, you know, but that doesn't really matter. It's a great piece, honestly. What did I pay for this thing? I can't even remember. I think I paid $48 in total. That's including the shipping and the tax. So it's definitely not bad, and this crossbow does not want to stay in, so I'm just going to keep it off for now. But it is very cool. I'm going to hold it for the rest of the video, but yeah, so basically, actually I should show you one more thing. The license plate there, they even did put that on. It doesn't look too bad. There's really nothing amazing about it. Just watch the show and you'll be able to see the license plate. But, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but this is actually Merle's bike in the beginning of the series, but then Daryl takes it over. And, yeah, so tell me what you guys think about this whole figure. Sorry I didn't put the crossbow in his hand. It's just, it's connected here. I actually did try to do that off camera. And the problem with it is, since that it's being connected there, it's a very tight squeeze for the hand to go into the handlebars, into the handle, what am I saying? I don't even know. Whatever. Onto that piece right there, where he holds it, and I just didn't want to break it. I just got this thing, and, you know, I'm going to try. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I'm not saying I am meeting Norman Reedus, but if I do, I might ask him to answer a couple questions on camera, because that'd be pretty cool. I do have a few questions for him. But, yeah, so that's about it for this figure. Tell me what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. Remember to like, favorite, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.